Dear Bishops of Poland, the Byzantine Catholic Patriarchate, whose prime mission is to defend the deposit of faith at this critical time, when the Vatican has fallen away from the Apostles' doctrine, hereby addresses you. What demands does God place on you today? First, it is necessary to reveal the truth about the canonization of John Paul II. He was declared a saint invalidly. Why? Canonization by an invalid heretical pope, Bergoglio, is invalid in accordance with the dogmatic bull Cum ex apostolatis officio. Another reason why the canonization is invalid is as follows. On John Paul II's initiative, Christian leaders met with the leaders of pagan religions in Assisi in 1986. It was a syncretistic meeting which changed public opinion. Christianity and paganism begin to be treated as equally valid ways to salvation, which is a supreme heresy. Without the gesture in Assisi, Bergoglio would not be able to enthrone the Pachamama demon in the Catholic Church. The canonization of Wojtyła is thus a canonization of sin against the first commandment. It is a crime crying out to heaven. Therefore, dear bishops, give an order to remove the statues and images of this invalidly canonized Pope from all the churches. This is a definite step of repentance, which you are obliged to take before God and before the whole Catholic Church. We do not want to comment now on the coronavirus issue and your response to it. Archbishop Lenga has already aptly commented on it. You will give an account of these words which God is speaking to you through this voice of one crying in the wilderness. You kill the voice of truth, the voice of prophecy speaking through some sincere priests among you, as well as through Archbishop Lenga. You have not even been moved to repentance by the documentary about priestly pedophilia, which was covered up by John Paul II's secret decree. How will each of you personally stand God's judgment? Second, you know God's commandments and church documents. And so you know that the arch-idolater Bergoglio has excluded himself from the Church. The most striking gesture of his apostasy is the public idolatrous act of worshipping the Pachamama demon. Bergoglio occupies the office unlawfully. To be in unity with a public apostate is a betrayal of Christ. For this reason, you are obliged to issue a pastoral letter forbidding priests to name him in the Holy Mass. You will thus de facto enter upon a temporary synodal path that will last until a true and valid Pope assumes power. We call on all true Poles to join in prayer for this intention, especially between 8 and 9 p.m. Dear bishops, the Polish synodal path will lead to restoration not only in Poland, but in the whole Church. You will thus also remove the curse from the Polish nation, and God will save Poland from the coronavirus, Islamization and gender demoralization, and give His blessing. Unless you do so, you will gradually transfer the Polish Church to the anti-Christian structure of the New Age. Ask yourselves what the holy bishops would do in your place who fought against heresies and were ready to undergo exile, persecution, or death. Do follow them.